Hello, everyone. A good Erev Shabbos. This davening with Parshat Bamidbar on this Yom Yerushalayim is dedicated to the memory of Lucy Maya and Rina D. In Parshat Bamidbar, we have the obligation to count the Leviim separately, not to count them with all the Jewish people. After all, the Leviim, namely the tribe from which the Kohanim come, are the ones that work in the temple, are the ones that get the first aliyah in shul, are the ones that get the first right of refusal when it comes to benching with a mizuman, and therefore they can't be counted with all the Jewish people. If all the Jewish people got an inheritance in the land of Israel, the Leviim did not. They got land, or to be more precise, places to live around the Jewish people in Israel so that they would influence the Jewish people everywhere. And I believe we can derive from this a lesson to shul that happens often. I'm sure you've been in a scenario where there's no Levi in the house, so the Kohen gets not one but two aliyahs. All the Yisraelim, which is the majority of the shul, get no aliyahs. Maybe they get it on Simchas Torah, maybe they get it once or twice out of the year, but this Kohen, he's grabbing in all these aliyahs because he's a Kohen. You can look at that in two perspectives. Number one, you can look at it in the perspective of, oh, he gets all the attention, I get no attention. Or you can look at it in a different perspective. Namely, you could say there's different strokes for different folks. There's different jobs for different people. Not everyone can be a chazan, not everyone can be a kohen working in the Beis HaMikdash. But yet those same people that can't do A and B could probably do other things in the shul. Be it saying announcements, be it organizing the 10 things that go into any minyan that are behind the scenes. And just like the kohen who gets the aliyah, they should be acknowledged for it. Because, quite frankly, you can't have a good laning of the Torah if you don't have someone that organizes the person that lanes every week. You can't have a wonderful davening with a great chazan unless you have someone that makes sure there's air conditioning and heating in the shul every week. There is different jobs for different kinds of people. And the secret of Parshat Bamidbar is that we find a job for every person because every person is counted. Maybe not together with others, but every tribe is counted because every single one counts. I believe the message is clear. You can look at the Kohen getting all this attention in a negative sense, namely what I don't get. Or you can look at it in the positive sense and say, well, he may get the first aliyah. What's the job for me? Wishing everyone a substantial Shabbat Shalom, whereas we count all the Jewish people in Parshat Bamidbar, we think to ourselves, what do I count for? Where can I give of myself to my shul? Wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom, a good Shabbos.